Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hey girl, how's it going?
Girl, so good. How are you?
I am good. And we are raring to go today. So we're just going to hop into it. So welcome to episode 130 of the rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and the lovely, fresh and pink is Lori Bolton, soon to not be Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group.
I love it.
TBA of her last name.
Yes.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, you'll find out.
Exactly.
Well, shout out to our sponsors today, the folks over at Greater Pacific. They are a direct manufacturer of custom OEM products, selling to the promotional products industry with over 30 years experience and specializing in over 10 product categories. They can source and deliver most any product for you. No need to worry about quality control, product safety, CPSIA compliance, or the hundreds of other details related to custom manufacturing. Greater Pacific oversees every aspect for you. Their global logistics team and in-house custom brokers ensure timely, seamless delivery, and they provide the ultimate manufacturing experience. And they back this claim with the 30-day product guarantee on all orders. So head on over to greaterpacific.com to learn more. That's very generous, a 30-day product guarantee for overseas orders, because if you don't like it, I don't know where it's going.
Exactly. That's amazing. Somewhere. That's amazing. That's very nice.
You will find it at your local Goodwill later.
Your TJ Maxx.
Do you ever do that? Do you go Goodwilling? Lori's too bougie. Do you ever go to Goodwills?
No, I do. And you know who also is like Taylor, my daughter. She loves to go. She took me to this one huge warehouse out here in Arizona a couple weekends ago. And we were there for an hour and we didn't even scratch the surface. I'm like, we need to block a day to go through all of this because it's a lot.
It is. I get overwhelmed. I think I have a sensory disorder. Like when I go in and it's chaotic, like my daughter loves to dig and I'm like, no, I just want to see something on a mannequin and be like, I'll take that. I don't know. But it is funny. And it's kind of cool when you go in and you see like a promotional product item where you've seen a logo or an event that maybe you've been to and you're like, hey, I have one of those at home too.
Exactly. So there's one here called Hazel Rose, and it's a little bit different where you set up a closet. And I just did it at the end of the year. And so I have a closet. I manage that closet. So I tag everything, I price it. It's super cool. And then you're set up where anything that sells, they just deposit the money in your account. So kind of fun.
I love it. It's recycling. I don't throw anything away. All my clothes, my daughter gets first pick. If she doesn't want them, they go to nieces, cousins. My mom, there's an orphanage in her town. And just like somebody takes them, like they're big use. And for my son, everything he outgrows, I have 2 nephews. And I'll see them and I'm like, oh, I remember when Maddox wore that. Or if I see multiple kids, I'm like, God, I got my money's worth. Like 3 different kids have worn that outfit that I bought him. So
I love it.
Love when things get reused. So besides Goodwilling and bargain shopping and recycling, upcycling, what else have you been up to, girl?
So just got back from the Bahamas.
I know.
And Marky Mark got to go with, which I love when he gets to travel with me. It just makes the trip so nice, whether it's spending time in the lounge or being able to catch up on a flight. So that was for Performa's $1 Million Producers. Last year it was in Palm Springs. This year, Bahamas. Clearly he chose to come to the Bahamas, but it was fun. I have, I think, a couple pictures of us. So we stayed at the Atlantis. That's where the event was at. And they have dolphins, stingrays, turtles, sharks, and they actually do, what's the word I'm looking for, Amelia? Not recovery. Yes. So at the very top one, we are on a rum tour. That was very fun. And then the other picture, the rum tours, the umbrellas, that was on the rum tour. And then on the bottom one, we were practicing our wedding dip. But Rehab is the word I was looking for. So this one dolphin, M&M, they saved him. He was an orphan. His mother had died and he was going to die. He was out in the wild. They took him, brought him to Atlantis to the program. They rehabbed him. They put a tracker through his dorsal fin, which is cartilage like our ear, so it didn't hurt. And it eventually falls off. Yeah. So 5 years later, they go looking for M&M because they had an idea where he was. And out of 60 dolphins, they found him. And they found him because he's got now a hole in his fin. It was very easy to identify. But to watch all this happen, and Atlantis is a compound. It's huge, 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 huge.
Yes. I've been to the Bahamas before, but I was on a cruise. So we got off the boat in the Bahamas. I saw Atlantis, like it's close to the port, but I didn't go explore it. I was just, at that time, I was doing it for a work trip too. And I was like, I don't want to go to the big resort and deal with.
No, because it's crazy. And we knew when the boats unloaded, it's like, oh my gosh. And they have security checkpoints set up. So if you're on a boat, you can't get to the main part of the hotel because it's just overwhelming. But I think at one point we saw 6 cruise ships docked out there. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's constant. Well, very fun. Like I said pre-call, I have done nothing since we last talked because I'm boring. So
you're not.
I got nothing.
You're not boring. And we're in full, I know we've been teasing our audience a little bit, but we are in full swing wedding planning. So more to come on that. We're less than 7 months out. So very exciting. It will happen.
Well, did Mark drop you? You were on the sand, so I want to know, how did the dip go while you were practicing?
He didn't drop me, but I thought it was a good place to practice. Like if he did drop me, he would sand, right?
A little bit soft.
But we do need to continue to practice our one dip. And I think yours truly, I think you will have a fun little part at the wedding, as you know. So again, more to come.
I did differently when I dance, girl. You know how I get down.
I love it. It's going to be so good. So good.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to start psyching myself up now for this. Okay. Let's get into something healthy, Lori.
Ooh, living with Lori. I should have done this earlier in the year, and I didn't. But the USDA, they changed the food pyramid. So they've basically
all the time. I feel like it changes.
I know they do change it all the time, but this time they flipped it upside down. So now you've got the where it used to be the wider part was at the bottom. So they did flip the pyramid upside down, and it reverses the traditional 1992 model, shifting from a carb-heavy base, so grains, to prioritizing protein, vegetables, and healthy fats as the base. While the old model urged limited fats and high grain consumption, the new model focuses on whole foods, reducing processed carbs, and promoting full-fat dairy, essentially flipping the food hierarchy. So it makes sense. So the structure in the base, the old pyramid featured grains, bread, pasta, rice at the wide base, encouraging 6 to 11 servings with fats at the top. The new 2026 inverted pyramid places proteins, meat, fish, eggs, and vegetables at the bottom, most essential, while reducing grains to a smaller upper section. So I think the ultimate goal here of the shift, the change reflects updated nutritional science, aiming to reverse high rates of obesity and diabetes, as the old guidelines were criticized for encouraging excessive refined carbohydrate intake. So I think most people know I don't eat processed food. I try to eat whole foods. If you open my fridge, it's all whole foods in there. I cook when I can. And I try to consume at least 100 grams of protein a day.
I need to start like tracking mine. That is a lot of protein, but kudos to the new food pyramid. I remember like being in elementary school and they always had a picture, like when you go through the line at the cafeteria and all the things you were supposed to do, the amount of servings. I was always like, I don't eat that much in a day. How are you supposed to, like, are you just eating all day to get like all the fruits and vegetables and all the meats and then all the grains? And I was like, which is why we have a problem. Like you don't necessarily need to eat that much food or that many calories unless you're working out or training or As a kid, obviously, you do need your calorie intake because you grow and have that high metabolism that you do not have after 40.
Ooh, wait till you get to be pushing on the others. Like I'm closer now. Yeah, I'm closer to 60 than I am 50. Let's just put it that way. And I finally hired a functional medicine doctor, which has been great. But he's the one like, I need you, Lori, to increase your protein intake. And I thought I was doing fairly good. But the fact of the matter is, older you get, we need it. Our bodies need it. So he would like me at 110. I said 100, that I'm going to try for 100. Because again, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I have to figure that out. So
as a I don't want to say non-meat eater, but a non enthusiastic meat eater. Like I can go days without eating meat. I eat chicken, and right now I'm on like, I've eaten so much chicken, I don't even want to look at chicken right now. So I have to find other things like protein shakes. But if I had to have that much, I'd have to have like 3 protein shakes a day to not even get to 100 grams. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I will do a couple protein shakes a day, and it's because I am working out, whether I'm doing Orange Theory in the morning or even teaching, or, my Peloton. And I feel better. I feel better when I have my protein. I feel like I've got the energy.
It helps your body recover.
All of it. You should have it. Just one last thing, since we're talking about protein, you should consume it 30 minutes prior to working out and within 30 minutes of when you've completed your workout. So that's kind of the sweet spot to consume your protein when you're working out.
So finish your workout while you're drying off or cooling down, go make your shake.
Yes, exactly.
What if you drink your shake before your workout? You
should consume protein 30 minutes before a workout and 30 minutes after. So what I'll do is I like Rebel. You can get it at Sprouts Whole Foods. I'm sure you can get it at other stores as well. Usually has about 32 grams of protein. I'll have some other things with it, but I'll just consume half of that before workout and then half of it after.
Okay.
Because otherwise my belly would be way too full.
What if you walk on the treadmill and you drink your protein shake at the same time?
You're a rock star. You're an overachiever, Amelia.
That's just how we do while we watch our tablet. Okay.
I love it.
As long as I do it somehow at that point, it's a win for me. So that's right. That's how we're rolling. Lori, we recorded late last time and then a little early this time, so I don't have a ton of movement in the industry. I know you said you had a couple when we chatted, so I'm going to let you do one first because I don't have very many. So if you steal mine.
Exactly. That's a problem, right? So I'll do one. Yeah, we can alternate. So Parker Wolf, the VP of Sales and marketing at Galaxy More Than Balloons. So Parker Wolf is the new VP of Sales and marketing at Galaxy More Than Balloons. I guess that's their new branding. I'm sorry, Amelia.
That was my first one too. I just reached out to Parker and congratulated him. That's awesome.
Aww.
Good job, Parker. Okay, well, here's one. This will leave you on a cliffhanger. So Kate Nash, do you know Kate from Raining Rose?
Yes.
She is leaving Raining Rose. And as of the day we're recording this, I do not know where she's going yet. She has not released it, but we will let you know when we record next, because I'm sure we will know by then, but can't wait to see where Miss Katie ends up. That's exciting stuff.
That is exciting.
Okay.
I'll go really quickly. So I did see Tim Andrews in the Bahamas. He was literally on his last 2 days. So he is officially retired. I know we had mentioned when he announced his retirement, but he's packed his office. He's officially done. So super exciting. Congratulations. And
that's a good way to go out. A trip to the Bahamas. Yeah, he was like, is this party for me? Y'all shouldn't have. That's a pretty good retirement.
I've got
my turn. Okay,
your turn.
Facilis Group, they promoted 2 folks. They have Samantha Ross and Kevin Schnepp. I do not know what they were promoted to, but those 2 were promoted. So kudos to them.
Congratulations. Drive Marketing promoted Joshua Goslin, MBA, to general manager. He's been with the company since 2014. So again, Joshua Goslin was promoted to general manager over at Drive Marketing.
Nice.
Yes.
The only other thing I had was a heads up for some upcoming events. So LEAD is coming up, which is where people go to DC and lobby for the promotional products industry. So that happens on April 21st. I know you've done it before. I did it last year, and I can't wait to hear from the group that's going this year. I don't know who else is going, but I'm sure they'll have an amazing time. And then some other events that are coming up soon. So NALC is happening on May 12th. I don't know if you can still register for it, but that is going on, and that will be in San Diego. Will you be there this year, Lauren?
I don't know. I don't think so. I know somebody, Dan Jelinek will probably be there for sure.
Okay. Awesome. And then Women's Leadership, they opened registration recently. So that is happening in Milwaukee starting on June 22nd. Will I see you at Women's Leadership, Miss Lori?
I don't know, Amelia. When is it again?
Lori does not know where she's going. This is what is happening. June 22nd.
22nd.
That's a Milwaukee.
Monday. I'm going to say maybe.
On a Monday. Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to say maybe. We'll have to talk about that offline.
Okay. So, yep, those are my next two trips. So you better be there, else I'm not going to see you for a while.
I'll see you at ASI Chicago, yes?
I will not be there this year.
No.
My family is going on a family trip, and that is when it worked out for the four of us to get our schedules together. So we are going to Cabo.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yes. And it falls over my husband's birthday, which normally I'm gone for his birthday because of Chicago. So, and then as soon as we get back, we have to move Addie into her apartment for college because she has to get there early for sorority stuff. So yeah, we had to get moving.
That's crazy.
So sorry, Chicago. I will be in Cabo instead on the beach with a cocktail, getting some cider. All right, Lori, you had the do-gooder last time. I believe we talked about American Solutions.
Yes.
And then Gymline we had. So this time I saw a post, and so I had to give them a shout out. So Dubo Textile is a decorator of hard goods in the promo industry, and they are based in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And this group had the opportunity to go volunteer at the Tri-County Humane Society there in St. Cloud. And they said that they loved coming together as a team and giving back to support the puppies and animals in their local community. So I'm sure they got to play with lots of kitties and doggies, and they restock in the pet pantry there. So kudos to them. That's
cute. So cute.
That's a good. I don't know if anyone had to clean out the cages. That's not a fun job, getting the pooper scooper, but playing with the puppies and kitties is always a good time.
So fun. I love that.
So shout out to them.
It's amazing.
Okay, we chatted briefly because I couldn't remember which shows I talked about, and I just had to run some titles by you. But Love Story is over. You finished that. I finished the last episode, right?
I have not finished the last episode because we were
You
gone.
haven't finished it?
No.
Okay.
It's good.
I won't tell you how it ends.
I need to finish it this weekend. With us having a long weekend, I'll be able to catch up on some of this stuff. Okay.
So have you watched anything?
No, but I have a musician that I was going to throw in of have you listened to. So since I love music, and I'm always reworking my playlist for my classes that I teach so they don't get bored. There's an artist called Allman Brown. I don't know if you've heard of him before. It's ALLMAN Brown. I am in love with him. I love his music. So Allman Brown, that's what I've been listening to amongst others, but he stands out.
I am going to check that out. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Know what you think?
Well,
what have you been watching?
I know that you are a Taylor Sheridan fan because we have talked about Yellowstone, and did you watch like 1883, 1923, and all the other million series? So he wrote a new series that came out. It's called The Madison, and it stars Michelle Pfeiffer and Kurt Russell. So they are the main characters. A tragedy happens, and it takes they're kind of based in New York, but a tragedy happens and it gets them out to Montana to this ranch. And I won't give away anything, but the last episode of the first season just dropped, so it's all out there if you're a binger like me. I had to slow step it because they released them. I hate spreading it out over time. I like to just sit and rot and watch a whole series in like a weekend. But really, really good writing, true Taylor Sheridan writing. Since you follow him, you know, Cody, the son of the Dutton, they did a spinoff. It's on, I think it's on CBS. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one you wanted to go knock on his door?
Well, Cody is the young one that was married to the Indian girl that had the son on Yellowstone.
He lives in Kansas City, I thought, right?
No, that was one of the Indian guys.
Okay, but I know you wanted Cody.
Yeah, he like knows a person that I know, and he lives like an hour away from here. So they did a spinoff on CBS. It's like an hour-long series. I think Taylor Sheridan writes it too. I don't like it. You can tell it's like regular TV series drama. Yeah. I'm not into it. But the other show is coming out is Rip and help me with her.
Beth,
thank you. I was trying to think, Sarah. That is starting soon. That new series, the spinoff, and they end up in Texas. So Rip and Beth, they have their own spinoff series that's starting here. I think the end of April on Paramount.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be good. They've been
advertising a lot lately, so I can't wait for that to come off. And I can't remember what it's called.
That's exciting.
I'll let you know.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Yeah. So they end up in Texas on a ranch. And so it's going to be very, I think, Yellowstone-esque, like the drama, the fighting, the violence.
Oh my gosh. So good. I love that all these series are popping back up.
I know. There's a couple of new ones that are coming back up. There's things I have on my watch list, like, oh, I want to watch that. And they're like, yes, you have to wait till April, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, so that's what I've been watching. Lori, you have a never have I ever.
Yes. So never have I ever.
If she's thinking, it's going to be a good one.
No, I'm trying to see how to word this. Never have I ever waited more than 2 days to shower.
Oh, absolutely. That's not even hard.
3?
Probably.
I know. I mean,
if you're not working out, if you're not working out every day, if you're just like doing nothing and working in your house and living in your house, they actually say that like you should not shower every day. It's harmful for your skin. It like dries out your skin. So if you are not doing something extreme where you are physically dirty or sweaty, like you don't need to shower every day. It's not a need. Like, yeah. Just ask Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. There was a big debate a while back about they said they didn't wash their kids every day. And they're like, it's okay. Dirt's good for them. They don't need to be washed every day.
No.
Look it up, people.
And
don't need to
I wash my hair like 2 times a week. Sometimes 3.
Yes, same. I think that's standard for girls. Like going 3 or 4 days without washing your hair. Again, not if you're working out, your hair gets sweaty. There's not enough dry shampoo in the world to keep that situation under wraps.
Yes.
And so not today, but
exactly.
Yeah, my skin's dry enough. I'm always trying to moisturize it. The more hot waters and showers and scrubbing and exfoliating.
I know.
It's rough on your skin.
I agree with you. I think that it's overdone unless you just need to do a quick rinse because you just did a workout, but not like a full on major shower.
My son, I think I told you this before, he's a 2 shower a day. He gets up every morning and showers before school. And I would say morning showers, probably a good 15, 20 minutes, a little bit longer. And then he has golf practice. So he's coming home and showering after golf, after dinner, before bed. But yeah, 30 minutes. He's taking long showers. So does my daughter.
That's crazy.
When they're both home and we've all been outside, I am always like the first one to run into the shower because we have two 55-gallon water tanks. And if my two kids shower before me, there is a chance I might not have any hot water left. Like,
oh my
they think
gosh.
they're sitting in a tub. Like Mark sits in a tub for hours. They just like to sit in the shower and have it hit them. And I'm like, this is not how we do it.
Oh my gosh. I used to be that at their age. I could stay in there until I ran out of hot water. Always. I would get in so much trouble. Now it's how quick can I get in and out?
Yeah, I got it planned. My daughter's like, I had to wash my hair and shave my legs. I was like, I did that and a facial scrub. And like, I did it in 5 minutes.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, that was a good one. Don't think we're nasty. We're just saving the water. We're saving the water. We're saving the environment.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right. Thank you to our sponsors over at Greater Pacific. Go check them out at greaterpacific.com to learn more. Be sure to share your do-gooders and then tune in again on Friday, April the 24th for a new episode. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.